Welcome to How Far Is Too Far. And new episode every Tuesday. You already know what it is. It's the new thing. Support us, please, and thank you. Follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, Apple Music, Spotify, and most importantly, YouTube. When it comes to YouTube, let me make a little stop here. People have been having trouble finding us on YouTube. Very simple. Just go into our Instagram page. Right on the bio, there's a link that you could just click, and it takes you to the channel, or if you want to go into TikTok, whatever the case may be. Now let's get to the good stuff, the meat and potatoes. We have here a very special guest, brother of mine, longtime friend, personality in the football world, Canada-wide, worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, Dexter Hamilton. Let the round of applause for the man. He's here today.
Yes,
What's going on? You already know. Yo, we don't have Carabana this year, so I have to do something about it.
I'm cheesed about that, bro.
Yeah, but yeah. Wait, hold on. Something else is missing.
What?
One more time.
One more time for the people in the back.
What's good, Desh? How you been, bro? It's been
chilling,
a minute.
man. I just been chilling, working.
Working.
Yeah, man. Working, grinding. That's it.
What's the pandemic? How's that treating you?
Honestly, at the beginning it was a little shit. Now you're just used to the shit right now. So,
Yeah.
But
I feel like that's where like we're all at this point.
Like some for sure it was depressing a little bit, but once you just get past that shit, you just find out you just gotta keep moving.
At the end of the day, you know, the world continues.
Facts.
You still gotta.
Time keeps moving.
That's it.
So
You still gotta pay taxes at the end of the year.
pay taxes.
That niggas don't.
Who's paying taxes?
I lie. That's so
talking shit.
proprietary
I'm
life.
talking
Nah.
shit.
That's so.
The
Coke,
IRS is watching. I pay my taxes.
Dexter, what's good? Dexter, you know, the reason why, one of the big reasons why I wanted in here is because I try my best to bring in guests with a purpose, you know, to talk about something that I know of, you know, they'll have some knowledge of. Now, for people that don't know, Dexter is a professional soccer player. Tell me a few like places you've been. You play football.
So traveled a bunch of places. Played in Argentina, Dominican, Trinidad, and recently in Miami and stuff like that. So I've just been moving.
This guy been kicking the ball.
Yeah, real shit.
Kicking the ball. Pursue your goals to get these hoes. That's what they say. Pursue your goals to get these hoes. But you know, that's it. You know, for my own experience, the guy is passionate about the thing, and I feel like there's not a better person to talk about football than you. I mean, sure, I gotta get somebody else in terms of like people that know about football, but like you close to me.
Yeah.
So I feel like you will have an opinion that does matter to me in terms of this shit. So for all the soccer fans that are out there, male, females, whatever, that love today's your day. Today we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into the in and outs, you know, the inner workings of, you know, just the league.
Yeah.
Now, there's a very hot topic. We're probably late to it now, but whatever. We can still talk about
Super
it.
League shit?
Super League.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Man, so like everybody found out like at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Cause like the way I was researching a little bit too, like even the players and shit, they didn't know until that shit came out in the news. So it's just like once you're a player in the league, like whatever league, you're technically part of that team's business. So you're just an employee. at that point,
Right.
That's like layman's term of how it works when it comes down to it. But so like you gotta play whatever that team wants you to do. You pretty much gotta do it. You're under contract. You're under thing. So, but like when it comes to that was just what do you call it? Like the higher power is just trying to use their power.
Yeah.
And the money men.
Yeah.
Just flashing their cash around pretty much.
But okay, see, I want to say I know a little bit about football, and from a business perspective, and even for the fans, I thought it was a good idea.
It's not. Because, like, the reason the reasoning behind it was they made it seem like, oh, you get like high class games every week.
Yeah.
But like the reason we watch Champions League and the reason we watch like Europa and stuff is because we don't get to see those teams play each other often.
Okay, let's talk about like a futuristic. Let's look into the future, for example. Hold on, let me take the shit off because it's bothering me. So let's talk about the future, for example. Don't you think that kind of like the NBA, everybody wants to play in America?
Yeah.
Why? Because there's basketball all worldwide, but ultimately, NBA is where it's at.
But that's where the league is, though. Like, is in America.
Right. So I feel like Super League was kind of trying to do the same thing to allocate this amazing teams that now everybody's going to fight for. So you will get essentially good football all the time.
All the time.
Like, for example, like, don't get me wrong, but let's just take like a tournament like the World Cup.
Yeah.
There's games that you don't need to watch.
No,
you know the
sure.
result.
Yeah.
Right. So they're trying to eliminate that.
But like that, for me, and like I know for a lot of other people, the whole thing is for the little guys too, right? Those teams that you don't expect to play those big teams. You know what I mean? Like let's stay the main one was the Leicester.
Yeah.
Right? When Leicester won the league, no one expected that shit.
Yeah, but I feel like ultimately the reason why stuff like this happens is because those teams are being underestimated.
Yeah.
Like you probably been in that situation where
for sure.
you're getting ready for the game and then you see who you're playing, like whatever, bro.
Yeah.
And even if you lost, you're like, sure, we didn't need that game.
Definitely been in that situation.
Right. So this is where I'm at. Like you, as part of Super League, you will never be in that situation.
Yeah, like you get good games, but like that also takes the way they were gonna do it with UEFA and all that.
Yeah.
Those players, whoever played in that league, could not play anywhere else.
But that wasn't Super League that did that. That was UEFA.
Yeah, that was UEFA. But I'm
Because
just saying,
UEFA,
yes, you get good games all the time, but then you take away from everything else that you could possibly do as a player. You know what I mean? Like,
but,
you play for a big team.
But time out. Would it really matter though? Because at the end of the day, what's the career span of a football player? Like
15 years if you start.
Right. So like you'll be retiring by what age? 30?
35.
35.
Yeah.
Don't you think that a player will last a lot longer
If they're just focused on one, if they're just focused on one, oh, for sure.
So now, and I'm looking at it from a business level.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get Messi to play until he's almost 50.
Yeah.
If he can. Right? Because even at what Messi right now? Maybe 30, 31?
33? 32, 33?
Right.
Yeah.
He got this World Cup left. That's it.
That's it. But
And
like that's the nature
And I
of the
get it.
game,
Like
though.
that's
But
what the world is used to.
I don't understand what you mean by the business standpoint. Like you want the business, the money to keep coming in.
Right.
That's what.
And I feel like that's where UEFA felt threatened.
Yeah,
And
for
that's
sure.
why they banned the whole thing right away.
Yeah, but like at the end of the day, you have to, doesn't matter how big your team is, your fans are your income. So if you deny your fans,
Now here's the thing: if you're taking Messi, who else is in Barcelona right now?
Ronaldo,
No, Barcelona.
Oh, you got Griezmann, Dembele,
Right, and you take all those teams, because this is the way I picture it. I'm like, okay, they're gonna take all these players, and they're gonna take FC Barcelona and made it on whatever. I think that some way somehow they would have still made it to Champions League, but with their B team or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Barcelona will still be in the leaderboards across UEFA and everything else.
Yeah.
But like if you want to watch Messi and Griezmann play, you have to go right. So what was going to happen was, because at the end of the day, I feel like football, it's more a player than an actual team sometimes.
Yeah, depends on how good that player.
Like,
that player can make your team.
Like how many motherfuckers went from Real Madrid to Juventus to whatever just after Ronaldo? You
A lot of
understand?
players left, yeah.
Right. So this is what I mean. Like, so now those teams are gonna take a big hit because nobody wants to watch Champions League because like Messi don't play there.
Yeah.
like it doesn't
It's
become
just- yeah,
about
it's just
Barca
gonna be-
anymore.
but it's gonna ruin a lot of other things too. Like it's gonna make Super League gonna be great,
Yeah.
but then everything else just gets pushed to the side because
So
those
really,
big teams are
so
there.
the problem. So okay, so what I'm understanding is like the problem wasn't so much Super League.
It was just
It was everything else that was
yeah.
gonna go with it.
yeah. So,
So-
like, let's be real. You watch the Premier League for Man United, Man City, Chelsea. If those teams leave,
That DG.
you're not. No one's watching the Premier League to fucking see Fulham and
Crystal Palace.
and Crystal Palace play, unless you're those fans. But like,
Yeah.
let's be honest.
Yeah.
You want to see Crystal Palace play against Man United,
Yeah.
even if Man United might let them have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's just those things. Like everything else would have just got messed up, and that's where a lot of people were upset, and like, yeah, they would have lost a lot of business. But like you said, big games, literally every week,
Yeah.
people go tune in for sure.
Fuck, bro. I
tough.
you know, they already pushed it out of the.
Yeah, it's gone. That shit got shut down within like 2 days.
But at the end of the day, I just feel like it would have been dope. Like yeah, like the transition, like they going from the football today to this new Super League
No,
would
I
have
feel
been
like in the future there is gonna something like it is gonna happen,
because
but
that's where
they just went about it the wrong way. I feel like instead
Well,
of just announcing that shit, they should have just like
work it
slowly-
out?
Yeah, slowly like push that.
no,
shit.
I just feel like they went against some big bodies.
Yeah.
UEFA,
You want to guarantee UEFA,
UEFA, FIFA.
They're gonna be-
and those guys got power. Now, even though they come in with the right move,
Mm-hmm.
they say, "Listen, we're gonna give you what is it? A 3 trillion? No, a trillion? Something crazy like that. It was the next amount of. It was like
No, the money was crazy.
super money to just like, okay, you're gonna lose your stadium. We'll make you a new one type shit.
Yeah, no, they were gonna get
But
paid.
like,
But like taking every one of those teams,
Mm-hmm.
they're beyond rich.
yeah.
So like that's why
But-
they were doing it because
But the fact that they went for the richest, quote unquote, and money was still a factor. That means like at some degree they need it. Like they will fulfill through. Like I don't think that if you told Messi like, yo, you want to be able to play football for another 10 years, and we're gonna give you an 100 million per year as a raise.
no, any player would.
You know what I mean?
die
You're
with
not
that
gonna- I don't
situation.
think you're gonna be like,
Like,
oh hell.
my own. Why? That's not taking that money.
You know what I
and
mean?
running on the field,
And
bro.
you're taking away the burden of like sometimes you're in Spain playing the next game and you gotta catch a plane to go to Argentina to play in the next
Yep.
2 days
It's
or
tough, no,
whatever.
it's
tough.
bro. It's very tough. It's not easy.
So you're gonna eliminate all that shit, make more money. So let's work more money.
Yeah. like I said, business standpoint, it makes so much more sense. But like I said, I just feel like they just went around it the wrong way.
Yeah.
And probably next time when they actually figure everything out, they'll definitely get through. Because like the only reason I think that it didn't go through was because of the fans, and everybody thought like, oh my god, like if you're a supporter of Real Madrid and shit, like you're just like, fuck, like,
But
these
see,
guys are
I just I personally think that the reason why it didn't go through is because of time.
no, for sure.
Time in the
This
sense
is the
like
worst time in the
it was
good
good, right? It made sense.
And they were trying to say like it's the best time for them to do it because of the
Yeah.
pandemic and the situation
Yeah.
and not having like, but
No, I feel like that part right there was like a little bit of a bluff.
I
to
feel
kinda
like I feel like they jumped the gun.
yeah,
for sure.
because even the way it was supposed to be, like maybe people would have hated those teams.
Mm-hmm.
They would have lost a little money in terms of like fan base, and like,
He would have gained
But
a new fan base for sure.
but then the new generation.
Oh yeah.
Because like who you and I know about Ronaldo from Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
but
I
who-
guarantee there's a lot of kids that don't know.
don't know. There's a
100%.
lot of kids that are playing football right now, that are watching football right now,
That
that
don't
don't
know
know.
The guys who Messi and
You
Ronaldo
know-
looked up to. when they
Right,
were
exactly.
yeah,
They
it's
know about
crazy.
Messi and Ronaldo right now, but
Yeah.
not too long from today, people will start ditching out Messi and Ronaldo
Oh,
too.
100%.
We could barely talk about Ronaldinho these days.
No, it's
Barely. From the time the man stopped playing at what was the last
Barca.
thing?
He was when he left Barca.
No. Like when he retired,
When
I
he
think he picked up a
retired, he
team
was,
in Brazil,
yeah,
and then he
Sao
stopped
Paulo?
football.
Not Sao Paulo.
Whatever. I just remember
From
the kid was
Napoli.
black and white. That's all I remember.
Black and white. It might have been either Sao Paulo or His name might have been Sao Paulo.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, from then times, it was dope.
Yeah.
And, but after he retired from that, GG's. Like,
No, it's not.
he showed up in a few ads here and there for Nike or whoever.
But
And after
that's
that,
a retirement, right? Like, but you gotta think, Ronaldinho was one of those. He's
legend.
a legend, but like he was so unconventional.
In terms of what?
The man would be fucking hoes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Drinking
okay, like
right
he
before
like he
a
didn't.
game.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he didn't
Yeah.
give a fuck. He was just nice. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you can't stop him. But
But I feel like his level of football, that's where it was. Where
Yeah.
they're like,
No, he
even
was
though it's
too
kind of
good.
arrogant.
Yeah.
To
he was
be-
no, but he was too good.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was arrogance, but like he knows as soon as but like that's where it comes down to a player knowing themselves, right?
Yeah.
Like he knows like he go party in fucking next game
And
he's gonna ball
and
out.
still
Yeah.
still bang out 2-3 goals.
Easy. Like once you know yourself.
So what are we gonna
bro,
say?
like,
Are we gonna say that football was shit then, or
Nah,
oh,
you
the
just-
guy was that nice?
it was. I feel like he was just that nice because like he would just do that in the World Cup, like the highest stage, and you're just having
Fucking
a fucking
around.
laugh, bro. Like okay, the fuck.
Oh, bro. You know who's another like fucking dog, but that guy for some reason, I feel like if he would have retired right now, like his name would have been a lot cleaner. Is Ibra.
Yeah, but no, but his name is just getting even better just because he just keeps going. Bro.
But it's one of those that gotta respect.
No, for sure.
You know,
You
like
have to respect him.
like it's one of those like like he's able to capitalize or whatever, but the power's not there. Like the guy's old.
He just does what he can. But
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
Still it's still scoring
Be-
bangers,
but,
bro.
that's what I said. Like he still capitalized because he has the craft
Yeah,
down packed to the T. But ultimately,
man. There's a guy in Japan, 50 something, still playing pro level Japan.
yeah. But again,
It's Japan, but like
right,
still,
right.
he's at
It's
the
like
highest
it's
level,
like
bro.
I don't know if you saw him, but they when he was playing MLS, they interviewed him, and there was this one dude that they compare him to.
Yeah,
And he was like, "How old is he?" And the interview was like, "Oh, he's 19." He's like, "Where was I when I was 19?"
freaking
in Europe.
Ajax and, yeah.
Right. He good here.
Yeah, no, he's bro. Ibra's the most arrogant, but he's real with it. Like that shit's true.
But it is what it is.
is
Like
what it is.
he's more than allowed to say
yeah,
what he
he was
said.
19. He was playing with Ajax, doing numbers. Like, come on.
Sheesh. Now, when it comes to so we said that the reason why Super League fell through, in our own humble opinions, was due to things that go wrong. In your own experience, like in leagues that you played, what are like the dark sides of like people? Because I feel like you go abroad to play,
Yeah.
people see you, they're like, shit, this nigga living.
No, that's
But only
like,
you know exactly like what the fuck going
I'll
on.
be real. Like when I was my last contract was for Dominican. It was for like I went there on a tryout. I ended up getting seen and somebody liked me and they told me to come back. So it was like, yeah, I made it. This is pro. Like, yeah, nobody can talk to me now.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, bro, it was so tough. Like, just even getting the contract from them was a pain in the ass, right? But no one's gonna know that. Like, I'm not telling anybody that shit. Like,
What
that
do
shit
you
is
mean
just,
by like getting the contract? Like,
so like it literally took like months.
like you were playing and everything.
Like I was
you
no,
were already
like,
there.
I wasn't there yet, but it was like it took months for them to even like send me the first draft of the contract. Like they wanted me to be there for February. I didn't get the contract so I went to the Dominican like 3 weeks in November. So from end of November to early December I was there doing that tryout. So they wanted us to come back for February for preseason if you got signed, and I didn't get the contract till freaking mid-January.
So you have to like pack and leave.
So like I know I'm going,
Yeah.
like we're literally talking, but like I'm going, but I have to stay prepared first of all, not get injured,
Yeah.
right, before I go. Fuck it, and
And everything at that point was just word of mouth.
yeah, and literally training. I had like the amount of training I was doing just because you have to get ready for that league. It's over there. It's gritty.
Yeah.
It's not nice. The field that I played on was shit. Like, people here would be like, "Oh my god, this field here." No, that shit was dirt, bro. Like I'm playing in dirt, hard fucking dirt. Like, it's not pretty sometimes, bro. Like, sometimes you see, like, yeah, those guys in Europe, they're playing on premium stuff, but, like, there's multiple leagues around the world
Yeah, yeah,
where
yeah.
people are grinding, fam,
Fuck.
right? So, had to wait on that. I get there. Fucking, they didn't even, so literally the week I was traveling,
Mm-hmm.
they switched management. So, I get there, they don't even know I'm coming. I'm like, what the fuck?
You come in with the contract like, yo,
Yeah,
like, this is me, bro.
me here. Like, what the fuck? All right, cool. Training, busting my ass. I'm telling you, that training was hard as shit. Like,
Wait,
preseason training
hot
is
as
always
fuck.
hot as shit. 8 a.m. training, running in the sun.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing. Everybody knows I'm fucking Dominican.
Yeah.
The heat don't forgive.
It's not forgiving, fam.
The heat, you might start feeling it like by around like 7:30 at night when it's like dark, when
Yeah.
the sun is completely gone.
Gone.
But the moment there is sunlight out, it's hot.
Bro. And like where I was is right by the water too, so you
Oh
got that
man,
humidity.
that humidity.
Oh my god, bro.
Ooh,
So
you gotta have super
literally-
lungs.
but I was fit then, so it wasn't tough, but like it was still tough, man. The
Yeah.
amount of running and shit we had to do, and then like literally the first couple games, they were testing out players. I didn't see the field. Shit like that happens. Like,
What do you mean?
I didn't see the field, fam. I was on the bench. I did not
Oh,
play.
okay.
I didn't touch the field until like our fourth
What?
preseason game, and I went crazy. I was snapped. I was doing bits, but like shit like that happens, right?
Yeah.
There's some players like they don't see the field. Like you go, yeah,
And
you're
they
pro,
just
but
sit
like
there.
you're just sit sometimes.
So basically, up until game 4,
Yeah.
you didn't earn that spot.
Pretty
of
much.
started
So
player.
it's like, yeah, I got the contract, but you still gotta. So like how I see it is, anywhere I go, I gotta be better than that starter in my position.
Yeah. Well,
100%.
you gotta earn the spot.
You gotta take it, not earn it. You take that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's even when I went to Miami, there was one guy who literally played the same position, and the coach just loved him, but he was shit.
Yeah.
Everybody else seen that he was shit, but the coach just loved him, and I'm like, yeah, I'm coming for that.
Yeah.
We actually beefed,
Like you had to force.
Nah, like I pried that door open. Like nigga, I'm here. Like I didn't just come here just to say I'm here. Like I'm a hard worker when it comes down to it. Like I bust my ass. So I busted his ass. Like, when I was there, I took that spot, and I like within like 3 months I
Yeah.
started because my work rate was better and I was just a better
Yeah.
player.
Well, at that point, if the team sees results with you, the team got no choice.
Real shit.
The team got you either lose
Yeah.
and keep this nigga on, or we win, put me on.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. So going back to Dominican now, like even the harder stuff, like fam, the clubhouse that they want us to stay at.
Mm-hmm. With the power outages.
Fam, so the field is shit. The
Let me
clubhouse-
ask you that. Hold on. Was there power outages?
Yes, nigga. I'm sleeping in a hot ass room with a fucking little fan, bro.
No AC?
No AC.
Wow. No, that's dog shit, bro.
But it's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like
Sacrifices you do for the shit you
sometimes,
love.
Like yeah, like I always say this, like it's nice and pretty
Yeah.
when you watching like Europa League and Premier League and stuff. It's nice, but
Mm-hmm.
that's not how it is across
Well,
across
even
the
then, God knows
what they're going through.
what they went through to get there.
Exactly. Some people like there's enough stories. Those guys coming up off the streets, like
Yeah.
soccer's their way out. That's it over there too. Because I remember even my coach was saying, one of my coaches, he was saying he does tryouts in Argentina, right?
Yeah.
Man, lineups around the block, and then you show up late. Some people would be like, yeah, they're not letting nobody else in. They're lying.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna let you come in and possibly take their spot. You gotta grind for this shit, bro. It's not easy. Fam. It's not easy. So like, it's just there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like even playing here, like when I was here before I even left to even like really start my career, the team I was on was betting. Like there's a dark side to a lot of shit.
Like even here?
Yeah, here, bro. Betting, fam. Betting on games, selling out games and shit, bro. for money. There's a dark side to like a lot of shit, especially lower leagues.
Yeah.
It's probably happening.
Like
in a lot of lower leagues.
everybody's just out to get theirs.
Yeah,
and
real
they giving
shit.
a fuck about whether you sleep on their AC or not.
Mhm.
That's fucking crazy.
It's tough. It's
Now when it
not
goes
easy.
to now, honestly, level of football.
Yeah.
You know, highest level of football in your own opinion.
My own opinion.
That was where.
To be honest, Miami is crazy with talent.
Okay.
Miami is crazy with talent. Like, it wasn't my highest level of playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Dominican is definitely the highest. But the competition in Miami was way better.
So even though level wise,
Yeah.
to what football standards, understands, Dominican was the highest.
Yeah.
There was a lot better football in Miami.
No, for sure. This
Now-
because there's more. It's more of I like Spanish football, so I could say that. But like, it's a Spanish culture in Miami. Miami
Yeah,
is
yeah,
literally
yeah,
Spanish
yeah,
haven
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So like, but it was like, bam, the amount of crazy shit I seen. Niggas is balling. Like,
So like Canada,
nah. I would like. There's a difference in like North American soccer, right? Like here, it's more fitness.
Okay.
Right? Like, you have to be a fit player
yeah,
to even compete here. You have to be fit. Some other places, you just have to be able to play ball.
yeah,
And like that's where I come in. Like I'm a hard worker, but like fitness was never really my
Yeah.
strongest suit.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
say
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
publicly. I don't care. Like fitness is not really my thing. But when it comes to the not like playing, yeah, a lot of niggas can't see me.
Now, money wise, is there money in football?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
The money in
But
football.
like me, I'm not. You know me. I'm not really a money guy. Like I
yeah,
don't really care
yeah.
about-
Like if
But
it comes, it comes. If it
comes-
doesn't,
yeah, like I'm not stressing over it. I'm a hustler at the same time. Like I get my money, but like
yeah.
I'm not stressing over it. You know what I mean? But Miami paid me good. Dominican paid me good. Trinidad paid good. Like, but in some places, some people are literally just playing to eat. So like some teams would literally just take a player on and just give him a house and feed them. They don't really pay him. But
So there's not like there's
there's
no
places that-
profit. You're
yeah,
just living.
There's some players that get paid. There's some players that don't. Simple as that.
How do they boil that? Because I feel like if the team makes that decision to have you in there, it's because
They want you to play.
they want
for
you to
them.
play. They see something in you. They want to
But like
borrow your
that,
talent.
that's what it comes down to, like what you're wanting from the team, because you decide your contract at the end of the day, right? So like when I went to Dominican, I made sure that hey, I want housing, food, and my
Your
pay.
profit.
So like at the end of the day, some people literally just want food and fucking and
They
housing.
just go there to play football.
That's it. That's like I said, that's their way out, right? So sometimes that's what they take.
They just don't want to be in the streets hassling.
Dog, like when I'm telling you, when I was down there, like when I first went there for the tryout, niggas is begging me for my boots and stuff. Like after the game, like fam, like let me just get your boots. Like I it's like it's not really a third world country. It's a second world country in Dominican, right? Like it's just
Nah, it's a third world country.
not really third world.
Ah,
man.
the third-
should be striving all day.
Nah, that shit. Well, no. Because like
Yeah.
there is fancy shit.
Yeah.
But in technical terms, then at the economy level the country's in, it's a third world country.
Yeah, okay. But like, yeah, so like people are struggling. So niggas, I really only brought one pair
So-
of boots, but I would have gave my boots away for sure. Because I
Fuck.
can come back and just buy another pair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to me, it's nothing, but to them, fuck.
It's a boot.
Yeah.
And it's probably tough because like, I only hear about soccer in Dominican Republic on TV.
Yep.
I never even seen it. The times like when I lived there, FYI, I lived there for 17 years and then I can't live here. The times that I saw football, it was Haitians.
Yeah.
They'll just get together and just start kicking the ball. But
Bare
there
Haitians
was
over there, though.
there was no Dominicans involved in football at all. Now,
Oh, my fault. But
all good.
it's growing. It's not top tier, but it's growing.
Yeah.
For sure. It's one of those things that's like Canada. Like Canada soccer it's growing,
Yeah. Like
but
the main thing here is hockey. Soccer is it's a sport they do.
yeah. You
They got
play
their own
soccer.
professional league, whatever. But like probably don't like if you want to get serious, you probably don't want to stay in Canada playing football.
Definitely not.
Okay.
You want to? I wouldn't like. Growing up, I would not advise staying here. Like I said, like it took me a while to really like pack my shit and really like take off. But once I did, it was probably the best decision I ever made, to be honest.
Now, I lived the soccer experience to my sister's eyes because she played football for a long time, and that's just expensive. Like if you're playing for a varsity league or whatever,
If you're playing like
trips,
academy,
like at least here,
yeah. No, here it's
trips. You gotta pay X amount of money to join the team in the season,
Yep.
even if they're the ones scouting you for whatever reason.
Exactly.
You gotta
It's
pay
weird.
them
It's weird.
to play. Plus equipment, like it's a flex at the end of the day. You know, the boo, whatever. Is it like that everywhere you go?
Like pay to like well, I haven't paid to play in a while, right? But I understand that. I understood that growing up. Like you gotta pay here at least. Over there, it's like some other places. Like sometimes you pay, sometimes you don't. I know the Miami team. The coach just had a lot of faith in what he was growing.
Yeah.
So like you'd pay, but it was like maybe $100 a month. So like at the end of the day, $1,200 for a full year. What the fuck? That's a laugh. You go through that without even knowing that, right? But
That's crazy.
And then because that team in Miami, shout out Miami Soccer Academy, like they're lit. But the coach has faith and he has links for a lot of shit. So what he does is he'll take players, he'll take whoever, as long as you can play, and you like literally that's just a team where you bust your ass, and then he'll make sure that somebody sees you.
Okay.
Right.
So he wants you to go somewhere.
He wants you because it benefits him. So at the end of the day,
so he has something in it for. So it's not so much for you.
Yeah.
It's
At
for
the end
him.
of the day, he manages his own company. But like, if he can manage his own company, his own team, and get the best players to bring him money.
Oh, so he gets a commission.
If you sign for him, like sign under him, like if he gets you the contract, he's gonna be your manager technically.
Okay.
Right. So, but
So
he's not taking nothing.
So he's just building a portfolio for free.
Yeah.
Like he's an agent, but he don't scout. He just
and
there.
then literally like
That's smart.
last week.
That's a
not
fucking
last week,
monopoly,
like
bro.
this last year,
Uh-huh.
he made his own league.
Okay.
So now that league is like would be technically third division American.
Not bad. For what? 1 year?
No, but this is his second year now, I think. Just starting up. And the competition's great. You got players that are getting scouted for every USL team, MLS team, and stuff like that. And he made that possible. So like there's players, like there's people who generally want to see people like progress.
Yeah.
Even though it helps him out, but at the end of the day,
Well, there's got to be something in it for him. Like
Yeah.
the guy got to eat.
facts. You gotta feed your family somehow, right? And if you can show
Doing
that,
it while doing something that you love, then
Exactly.
might as well.
yeah. So like I said, Miami, I met countless ballers that are just crazy with it.
You go back to Miami?
100.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, why haven't you?
COVID.
COVID.
No, it's not really stopping me, but I just know because when I go over there, I live with my mom's, right?
Yeah.
So I can't really do too much because obviously I wouldn't want to put her at risk.
Yeah.
with anything, right? So it's just
yeah.
like if I go back, it's literally just straight soccer, work, and then come home. Like so, there's not really a lifestyle for me to go back to until probably get vaccinated, whatever. Like simple shit like that. But like if that happens, I get my vaccine, fam, I'm out. I'm going back. I'm trying to ball. Like it's simple as that. Like
life
yeah.
in here ain't it?
No, it's calm. But like you've known me for a while. I've been calm for like the last like 6 years.
Yeah.
So I'm in and out. Like I'm not. I
Here,
don't really
here.
like here that much. So.
Well,
Plus, like it's fun to travel.
for
man.
what you, but even for what you want to do, there's not a lot of future. Like I feel like just in Canada in general, if it's not hockey,
Yeah. And like here, I've tried here. You know, I've tried.
Yeah.
I've told you multiple times. Like I have tried here, and it's not like I'm not good. Like I go other places and people want me to play for them. It's just like sometimes it's who you know, and I don't really know a lot of people here. And when I do, sometimes they don't like my attitude. Sometimes they don't like this, that. It's all right. Whatever.
It's whatever.
It's calm.
Yeah. Fuck. You know, I've seen on Instagram there's a few guys that, in my opinion, they were pretty dope ballers, and I seen them playing like this weird beach football.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
bro. Like football comes in multiple forms, man. There's street
But-
ball, like, but the beach soccer thing is a huge flex now. But like,
Really?
it's growing.
It's a pay to play.
No, if you're
or-
like that team that I think you're talking about, the Canadian beach soccer, like that is the professional. That's like you like World Cup quality
Of beach football.
of beach football. So you're playing for Canada. You represent Canada. at
Oh
that
shit!
point.
So what are you telling me? We might see the niggas in the Olympics?
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, that's probably what they're training for too.
Oh shit! No way.
Nah, real shit. They getting prepared for tournaments, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that beach soccer shit is real shit.
and they getting paid too.
Yeah, money, beauty.
Cause the weirdest form of soccer that I've experienced is indoor soccer, like for professional indoor soccer. I have a
That
brethren.
shit is different, bro.
Now I have a brethren that he plays like top league, like Canada.
Is that what's his face?
No, you don't know him. You never seen him.
No, but it's funny. You're one boy. I seen him at like this futsal tournament in Toronto the other day.
Who?
Or not? What's his face, bro? Wild boy from Toronto, fam. Your boy.
Lewis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fam. He's sick still.
No, he's sick. He's sick. No, so actually, his brother-in-law is the one that plays the indoor soccer.
Did he come down for the Brennan tournament that one Christmas?
Yeah, I think so. No, I don't know. No, I don't know.
'Cause Jamie put a
I
team
think, yeah,
in
I
that
think
tournament.
Lewis came.
No,
Oh no,
Lewis
no, no,
was-
he did come. He did come.
He's disgusting. He's disgusting. I wanted to play against him so bad, but we didn't get to play against him. But he's filthy.
Yeah, no,
nice.
he played. That's like part of his life. That's how he makes a living. There's his league. I don't know exactly, and it's indoor soccer.
Yeah.
And
Does he play futsal or does he play indoor soccer? Because like there's two different ones.
I don't
So
know the
futsal
difference.
is like that ball that doesn't bounce. So it's a heavier ball, but like
Nah. It's no. It's a regular soccer ball.
okay, so he plays probably the arena one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shit's fire too.
So.
That one's crazy. You just bounce it off the wall and shit. And boom.
Boom. Yeah. No, and you seen him play.
Yeah.
I know
No,
the
he's
guy
filthy,
for
he's
whatever.
filthy.
Shout out to Marco, fucking rat. Guy's a fucking rat, bro. But yeah, no. If you say he's a cigarette man, he's a cigarette man.
So
You know,
I give praise where praise is due. That's
Yeah.
one thing about me as a player. Like I'm never gonna be like, oh yeah, just because that guy's nicer than me.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, no, you're sick.
I remember Lewis. He was trying to beef Pat. You know
At the
guy.
tournament,
Yeah.
that shit was funny.
I told him that guy, you don't want none of
for
that.
those who
Leave
don't
that shit
know,
alone.
My boy P, he's a bigger man. He's a bigger
Talk about
man.
bigger men. Guy,
but
the
he
guy,
don't- he
the guy
don't-
not big no more.
Nah, but he's
Oh no, he did.
But he's still like by far definitely one of the best soccer players I ever played with in my
Yeah.
life for sure. It's weird because he doesn't even like he takes it seriously, but he doesn't take it seriously.
right. Like it's serious when he in there.
Yeah,
But like outside of that, like it's whatever.
yeah, but
Yeah,
nah, but he's.
I feel
As one man, I'd always tried to push to like go pro, but he just sometimes it's different for people, right?
Well, it's whatever you're calling this at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, like fuck, bro, that's crazy. See, I seen a few pictures of that whole like beach, and I just thought it was like they put this league together like a man's league type shit.
No, it's
But
real shit.
I didn't know it was that
It's weird
serious.
because like the soccer culture in Ontario at least it's small, so like
Yeah.
I can meet somebody that I played with years ago, but it's just because like if you're a baller, you know other ballers.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably the same for.
Well, I
any-
feel like it's for everything else. Like if that's your field, that's the people that gonna be around you, right?
for sure, but yeah, like it's just like I said, I went to that tournament in Toronto, probably like summer last year when we were a little bit free up. It was nice, and then like, bro, the amount of ballers that I noticed them was like shit. Like, fuck, I played against you or I played with you enough times ago. Like, even with that Canadian beach soccer team, two of my boys that I met separate occasions are playing on the same team now. I was like, fuck.
Ultimately, like in my experience, like America's such a good place for sports.
It is, for sure.
Here, if it's not hockey, it ain't budging. Like
You just
basketball
gotta,
and everything
you gotta
else.
find it realistically, right?
Like,
You just
bro.
gotta. But like I said, it's who you know nowadays.
Like, look at even the national teams. Like, you got, like, how many Canadians are on the Raptors? Probably less than 10%.
No, for sure. For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, how fucked up is that?
But like, you go to America and you go to like a ball court, fam. Niggas just grinding out there. Like, ball is more serious over there.
Yeah,
Like in America, every sport is serious. Like, once
And
you
it's a
pick your
flex
sport-
too. Like, the people support it. Like, you know, people will pay to watch the neighborhood
Yeah.
play
Yeah, for sure.
and make a whole event out of it. Here, it would probably be
Freaking-
you and
where's
your
that?
brethren. That's it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, even here, the amount of times like I have to like beg people even to go to a field and kick a ball and shit. Like, nigga, I gotta beg you to do what you
To
want
do what you
want
want
to do.
What you
like,
say, what you wanted to do.
you know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong. I've made my fair excuses and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, half the shit is me putting in the time.
Yeah.
Like, bare times I'm on the field by myself. But that's why I went to different places. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people say they want something and then they just don't work for it.
Yeah.
It's tough work. It's not easy. Think you just go on the field and run with niggas for 90 minutes and be okay? Fuck that.
Do that shit 2, 3, 4 times a week.
A week? Nigga. Yeah.
Nah, I feel you.
Niggas is trying to kill you out there, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. Remember when I moved to Trinidad to play? First week, first session, niggas is trying to take my legs up. We're on the same team. You know? But it's because, like, number one, I'm the foreigner. Number two, like, I'm new to the team. They're trying to show me the ropes and shit. And I'm on your team, bro. So, like, literally, I remember it like it was yesterday, fam. The ball's on the line. I have my back towards the field, so I'm running to get the ball. By the time I turn, this nigga's sliding, studs up. I'm like, nigga. But, like, literally,
why?
the day before I left to go to Trinidad, my dad is like, yo, learn how to jump.
They coming.
They coming. So I'm like, all right. So literally, I had to just jump out the way.
Like, there's no, like, yo, what
Yeah.
the fuck is that type
But
shit.
over there is where I learned, like, you practice how you play. If you practice lackadaisical, shit, when game time, you're really not
Yeah.
gonna ball out. If you practice like a monster, you're gonna be a monster on the field. Simple as that. That's why, like, I just started like coaching with my boy Brennan with Ulysse Training. Shout out Ulysse Training.
Where's that, in town?
It's in town, Brantford owned Brantford. But he's doing stuff for Brantford for sure.
He's
when it comes
trying to
to
put
soccer.
Brentford on the map and go
For
at a
sure.
soccer
When
level.
it comes to soccer, he's definitely trying to build up the next like Canadian ballers for sure.
Yeah.
And he puts like those kids through proper sessions, not like you pay for like go
Yeah.
kick a ball. Like, if you pay for the advanced sessions, you're getting advanced training. So like, one thing I like learned just with my career is the intensity and everything. Right, everything you do, you have to want to do it.
Yeah.
Especially if you say like, yeah, I want to be a soccer player. At a certain age, like even in, like I said, Europe, bro, those kids are training at 5 years old, and they're balling by the time they're 11, right? Here, a person puts their kid into soccer at 5, they just want them to play soccer.
Yeah.
Over there, they want them to ball.
Sheesh.
You know what I mean? So like, it's different circumstances, it's like situations and shit like that, right? So, but yeah. So now that I came back and I'm helping out with Brandon and stuff like that, I just try to bring the intensity that I've learned
Yeah.
to the kids now, so they can understand like this is how it is.
This is how it's gonna be
Yeah.
if you step out.
It's not easy, fam. Coaches are screaming at you. You gotta fight players.
Well, that
and
was
shit.
that was the one thing, like, with all of my sisters, like, sports that she ever played, coaches are soft because
No,
they go
very
off
soft.
they go off of what the parents want them to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they won't page a player for doing some shit that you're supposed to do because mom and dad are watching.
No.
I just feel like, yo, at that point, them niggas don't exist if you want the team to
Parents
do well.
gotta understand, like, when it comes to, if you want your kid to be great, you gotta get a coach that wants your kid to be great as well, but that is not gonna be, like, I wanna say in your pocket. Like, you can like you gotta understand like the coach is there to win games.
Yeah.
If your kid's not performing, as me as a coach, your kid's not performing, I'm not playing them.
Yeah, that was another thing too. Like, probably,
People
like parents will come in like,
you
why
have
you
to
play? Why you play my
Yeah.
kid? Like, I pay my money,
Yeah.
okay, and your kid is fucking shit.
No, but like even when it comes down to the coach having a son on the team, some like I grew up with like I'm definitely better than the coach's kid, but it's the coach's kid. He's gonna play his kid.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta sit back and like realize that you're like shit, like fuck. But once like an actual coach, that's the one thing here. There's not a lot of, like people just go get their license, but they're not knowledgeable of the game, or like they might not have the experience. So
So
can
they're
just go
doing it
get
for
a
the
license.
money.
Yeah.
They're doing it for a come up.
Go get your license and be a coach. $800. All right, if you got the money, go get your license.
Yeah.
But if you're not a coach, you can't be a coach. Like half of the coaches here that I see that that me and Brennan end up working with, they're just doing it for fun, or like they're hockey coaches that
Hockey coaches. What the fuck do you have to?
they're just hockey coaches that got their other license just to coach, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're helping out, but
Yeah.
sometimes they're not really helping.
Yeah. Like, I guess like the material is just different.
Yeah, it's at that point you just have somebody at the head of the team just telling players to go on and go wherever.
That's crazy. Now, Dexter, if you were to, have something to tell the people that aspire to play professional football, to anything, to pursue just soccer as a career, what would you tell them kids that are looking at this and being like,
at the end of the day, just put the work in.
Yeah.
With everything that you do. Like, that's one thing that soccer has taught me. I had a couple coaches that they teach you life at the same time, right? So with soccer, I've learned a lot about life. So you just gotta, anything you do, whatever you're serious about, you put your work in, man.
yeah,
You can't say you're serious about it
and then flop it.
you know what I mean? Like, growing up here, it's Brantford, fucking small party. I wish I didn't party when I was in high school and stuff like that, because it took away,
I feel like a lot of people need to hear that. And this is just, and again, just like you said, soccer taught you life.
Yeah.
And that's something that it's an ugly feeling. And I feel like at our age, we've been there once or twice where you feel like, fuck, if I knew this when. So, like, people, like, if one of us is telling you something, like, I'm not 40.
Yeah. But
Like,
we've been through some shit.
Like we're within the same generation. We're just a little older.
Yeah.
Yo, you listen, bro, because like the difference in between you and me is that I didn't have somebody telling me what the fuck I'm telling you right now.
Real shit. Sometimes you gotta listen to the older people, for real. Like, sometimes they be talking shit, but at the end of the day, they live before you, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you think of life as a straight line that you just go back and forth until you die. At some point, when I'm going, because I'm younger, the older person's already coming.
Yeah.
So if they tell me like, yo, watch the pylon up there, what the fuck am I gonna do? Say, nah, you talking shit, nigga, you just came from there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, like, obviously there's some stuff that we should get rid of as like older people, like talking about generations and stuff like that. Should change.
yeah, 100%.
100%. So like, but at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta listen. So like what I said, like, even with the partying thing, right? When I left to go to Trinidad, it was my first ever like major contract. I was drinking. Like, we party all the time, right? I get there, fam. I had one, and it was just like, over there is more of a freer lifestyle. Like, my coach, he encouraged like drinking and stuff like that. If it's somebody's birthday after training, after training, we're living. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those. He was a family first type of coach.
Before, yeah.
But and then I just had one of those nights, drank too much, had a bad night. It wasn't like nothing crazy. It was just like, I could just see it. I'm like, yo, like, fuck, if I gotta take this seriously, I gotta take it seriously. So literally that day I just stopped drinking for like 8 months until my contract was done.
Yeah.
And I came home. And then when I came back, I started drinking again. This was like, here, like, I'm comfortable here, right?
Yeah.
Over when I leave, like, I gotta be serious.
Yeah.
That's a simple fact. Like I gotta be. So like, sometimes you just gotta know yourself.
Yeah. Know your
If
limits.
you're not
know.
like I said, with the original Disney situation, bro, he knows himself. He knows he can drink and do that shit. Me, not
Nice
really,
try.
Yeah, it's not really my thing. So it's just like even smoking and stuff like that, smoking weed and shit. Like a lot of people, they're fine with it. They can play. Like me, nah, I can't. Like it's just like this mentality thing, right?
Yeah.
But like I said,
and everybody's body's different. Like
Yeah,
you know
you just gotta know
that shit
yourself.
hits you different. That's all.
you just gotta know yourself. At the
Yeah,
end of the day,
fuck, bro.
at the end of the day, you just gotta know yourself. But like you said, just put that work in, and you just gotta be serious with yourself and with everybody around you. Because even your friends could put you down the wrong path and shit like that. Like there's been times I told you, no, nigga, I can't come out
Yeah.
because I got shit to do.
This is what it is, man. You gotta focus. You know, that's a one general just message for everybody. Stay focused, discipline above all. You know, you stopping yourself from doing X, Y, Z.
Exactly.
That's more fun than, you know,
Trust
at
me,
the end of the
fun.
day.
It's fun partying for that
Yeah.
night. But like, imagine just taking into perspective, you party one night, and then the next day you just have a shit training session, whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody could have been coming to that session to watch you,
And that was the day that,
was
they
the
caught
day.
you lacking.
and that you're lacking,
Your whole opportunity gone.
bro. You never know who's watching.
Yeah.
There's games that I played in Miami where niggas just like come up to you and talk to you after. Yeah,
And you have no clue.
no clue. They're not even. You don't even know they're there. Our coach used to do that all the time. He literally called like LA Galaxy 2. Hey, I got a player for you to come watch. Oh, freaking Chicago Fire. Oh, I got a player for you to come watch. We wouldn't know until after. It's like,
I feel like that's a good thing because at the end of the day, if they tell you, like, then you'll be nervous as shit. 'Cause
no,
then you know they're watching.
Bro, once you're in your head, you're in your head.
Yeah.
So if you know that person's there and you have a shit game, you're beating yourself the fuck up.
Yeah.
Simple.
That's a good technique, to be honest. But, guys, work hard. Follow your fucking dreams. And again, pursue your goals to get these hoes. This was how
Facts.
far is too far.
Facts.
Till next time.
Bow.
Follow us on Instagram.
Oh,
and
yeah,
everything
yeah, yeah.
else.
Let me plug my shit.
Oh,
nigga.
plug your Instagram. Plug your Instagram.
So
plug your Instagram.
follow me on Instagram at Mr. Dexterious, right? And then also I'm starting a detailing service.
Oh, detailing service for the car
detailing
details. The
service.
guy's a
So if
business,
you want
a businessman too, business owner. Oh wow.
Nah, so yeah, Majestic Detailing. We do everything, shampoos, inside, outside. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but for real, the page is coming up soon. Majestic Detailing. So if you guys want to follow that, yeah, Mr. Dexterious on every platform: Snapchat, Instagram,
Yeah.
Twitter. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna plug my Twitter because my Twitter's different.
Twitter nasty. Your Twitter fucking nasty. Till next time, guys.